What's up, y'all? I'm in my kitchen, as you can see. I got some food stuff around me. I have never really desired to get in front. I love to cook, and y'all know this. I have never desired to really get in front of the camera and cook anything, and I'm not cooking anything right now. But as I was moving around my kitchen this morning, and I knew I wanted to do something with tomatoes because a few of my tomatoes were about to go bad, and so I said, well, let me just go ahead and do this quick cucumber and tomato salad that my mom keeps at home in her refrigerator. And so I thought this would be an ideal time to just kind of get in front of y'all and talk about nothing while I'm making this. Talk about this a little bit and then talk about some other stuff. Um, Welcome to my kitchen. Did I say that already? I wish I can show you all the rest of my kitchen. Um, I live in a home that was built for my great grandmother. My great grandmother passed away in this home. And so the house that I live in, to me, is ideal for me. It's ideal because number one, I feel it's some folk come over here and they think, this side of the city is the country. I live in Southwest Memphis, close to downtown. So yeah, this part of the city or where my home is, it feels like the country, right? And I do have a desire to, do some country girl things. Like I wanna get a chicken coop built, and I want chickens for their eggs. Some other things I want, but I really want to, in my videos, start speaking more about not necessarily sustainability, but more about like the dire need for us to let me just say, ancestors have been telling me like come home, and I think I may have mentioned that in my last video. They always tell me, Kim, come home, which to me, not necessarily talking about Africa. I mean, that would be dope to, go home to Africa. But, that's not feasible. Like, that's not practical right now. It could be a long term goal, but that's for right now, where we are right now. Ancestors said, come home. Ancestors said, grow what you eat, or eat what you grow. Grow what you eat. Nope, it doesn't matter. Eat what you grow. Use what you have. Limit your trips to the grocery store. So to the grocery store, in particular, to buy processed foods. And while I'm thinking about this, y'all, I miss Easy Way. I miss Easy Way. Anyway, ancestors said come home, and this is a recipe where I am using what I have in the kitchen. I didn't have to go out and buy anything special for this. I know my mom makes this, and she uses Italian dressing because my mom and dad eat salads a lot, so they keep salad dressing. Salad dressing is full of sugar and sometimes unnecessary ingredients that are necessary. If you have these ingredients at home, you can make your own salad dressing. So I'm not making a salad dressing per se, but I am using some of the same ingredients that are in a salad dressing. I'm using some of those same things in this. So as I said, I had some tomatoes that were going bad. I already chopped up the tomato or two Roma tomatoes and one cucumber, and I'm using this shallow bowl because the vegetables are able to kind of like marinate in the shallow bowl as opposed to using like a round bowl like this, like where I have my onion. So what I'm going to add to this is some onion. First of all, when y'all are cooking, especially cold dishes, I'm not going to rinse these because I rinse them all the time. Um, but my hands are clean. When you're making cold dishes, please make sure your hands are clean. A hot dish you can probably get away because it's going to be warmed up and it's going to kill some of the germs and bacteria in the process of it heating up. But you're not heating up cold dishes, so you need to make sure everything around you that you're using, make sure it's clean. So y'all, again, I am not a trained chef by any mean of the word. I am a kitchen cook. So I am, the way I cut my onion may not be the way most folks cut their onion, but it's what I'm doing, okay? And also, let me tell you this trick. While I have a lemon over here, hold on, let me go rinse this lemon out. something that I learned while watching I can't remember. I might have read this. At any rate, you can rub like natural lemon juice on the knife that you're using to cut an onion. And sometimes I just go ahead and squeeze the onion with the lemon juice. This will cut down the gases or whatever's in the onion that makes your eyes tear or makes your tear ducts like do their thing. You can use a lemon. You can use it right here. I've heard you can use it. Well, yeah. And then I just squeeze some on the onion. And I like onion, but I'm not going to use a lot in this because I don't want it to overpower like the other things that I love about this. Like I like the freshness of the cucumber. I like the sweetness. Some tomatoes have a slightly sweet, profile. So I like the sweetness of the tomatoes. And I don't want the onions to overpower all the elements that are going on or about to happen in this bowl. So I'm just gonna chop. I need some new knives. But in the essence of living in the country, baby, we're gonna use what we got. You know what I'm saying? I saw this knife on a video I watched, a woman making a tincture, and it was called a mezzaluna, which I think is a musical term. But it was like a curved knife where you don't have to touch your food. Like the handles are right here, and the blade itself was curved, and all she did was like this, and she ain't had to touch her food. That knife was like $35 on Amazon. I would love that, but I could spend $35 on something else that's more sustainable, even though I think I get good use out of it. So yeah, I can totally think of a way that I can use $35 as opposed to buying that cute little knife. So I think this is good enough. This is good enough for me. Up. So I'm gonna add that in. That's a lot of onion for this. I feel like that's enough right there. So I'm gonna stop right there because I'm gonna add something else. I'm gonna make it a little different than my mama's, and I'm gonna add some olives. I love olives. This is gonna add to the tartness of this dish. So I'm just gonna cut them up like so. Sound like Tabitha Brown. Shout out to Tabitha Brown. She's my cousin in my head. I also probably would add capers to this if I had capers. I don't know if y'all know about capers. I'm sure y'all do. But they're like little olives. They're little olives about the size of an English pea. Like I can eat olives by themselves. Like I had some scrambled eggs the other day and I ate some olives with it because I'm trying to use less salt. Olives are salty though. Olives have quite a bit of salt in it. Gotta stay away from that salt, y'all. So I am done. I think that's good enough of that. I'm gonna do that. What I didn't get was a spoon to go ahead and start stirring this all up. So let me get a spoon. Hold on. Can y'all see? Okay, I didn't know if y'all can see in my living room. I'm having some work done in my living room. So I didn't know if y'all could see all that construction going on through that door. I know y'all can see my I got a board that has like herbs and their benefits. It's got herbs, fruits, vegetables, the benefits and the vitamins in those things. I try to add to that when I think about it. I got a board with some definitions, words that I want to start using more in conversation and in my writing. And then I have like a board where I kind of map out some broader ideas that I am like deconstructing. I also have a board. I'm teaching myself or I'm learning astrology, like the basics of astrology. So I have a board that outlines the signs, the planets, and the houses. Because I look at my birth chart maybe like once a week. So, okay, right. So we got cucumber, we got tomato, we got olives, we got onion. I already, before this video started, before I even thought about recording this video, I already added some balsamic vinegar, which once upon a time I was thinking about making a lot of dressing, and I know I needed balsamic vinegar, which has a bit of sweetness to it. Then it has more sweetness than white vinegar. As you can see, it's a deep purple. Yeah. But it's, yeah, balsamic vinegar. I already put a little bit of that in there. I use some apple cider vinegar because I have so much of it. I don't think apple cider vinegar ever goes bad, but I just use a little bit of it. It's good for you. I have grapeseed oil that I already use a little bit of. Again, I don't know if I talked about it this time, but y'all, this is probably my third time recording this. I did talk about it in a previous edition of this video. I ain't following no particular recipes. I'm just doing this to my taste. I don't want to use a lot of oil because I just don't want to use a lot of oil. I prefer to use a lot of vinegar. But in salad dressing or Italian dressing is oil and vinegar and seasonings and things of that nature. I have not put this in yet, but I'm going to put a little dill. I save my dill pickle juice. I do. So I'm going to put a little dill pickle juice in there. I don't need a lot because I already have 2 types of vinegar. And the base of dill pickle juice is more than likely vinegar and water. I'm gonna do just a little garlic salt. I love garlic. I could put fresh garlic in here, but nah, it ain't that crucial. So I'm just gonna do a little garlic salt. I'm going to do Italian seasoning, which is one of my favorites in the whole wide world. Put some of that on there. Thyme, because I got 2 of these that I got on clearance. I can't remember where, so I put thyme in almost everything until I can use it all. Dill, because I love pickles, dill pickles. So I'm going to put some dill. And I would like to go buy some fresh dill. I may end up growing some because I also want to do like some tabletop herbs or tabletop herb garden. And I'm going to do just a little bit of salt. Just a little bit of sea salt. Just a little bit. Sea salt is better for you than regular table salt. Okay, y'all, I talked about this in my last video. This is some lemon, parsley, and thyme because I also had some dry parsley in my seasoned pantry that I hadn't used in a while. In my last video, I talked about having all these lemons, and the rind smelled so good, I didn't want to throw them away. I dehydrated the lemons. I'll probably go ahead and insert a picture here like I did in the last video. I dehydrated some lemons, and I grinded it in my NutriBullet. But I found that the NutriBullet didn't quite grind it as much as I wanted. So what I want to do, oh y'all, they made it so I can't use it. I have this pepper grinder, or I bought this pepper with the peppercorns, and the grinder came with it. And I thought I'd be able to take this off and reuse it, but y'all, they is tripping. Why would they do that? I'm so disappointed. Let's try this. Nope. I just knew I was gonna be able to do this on camera. I'm so. Yeah. Anyway, I do have a battery operated grinder over there, so I'll probably use that. I got a plug-in grinder, and I have this. Let me show you. I have not used this yet, but this will be the perfect opportunity to use it. It is battery operated. I got it from my parents, which I do all the time when they have stuff that they just do not use. I'll be like, okay, you can hand it here. So maybe on when I get off of this video, I'll go ahead and put this to good use. Ooh, it's still working. I just heard it. Anyway, I'm going to use this lemon, parsley, and thyme. I'm going to add some of that to it. And now I'm just going to stir it up. I'm going to stir it up. I'm going to stir it up. Like I said, I used a shallow bowl because I think it's going to allow the vegetables to get more access to the liquid at the bottom, which is going to make it more like, and the longer it sits, let me grab this top. Next time I do one of these videos, y'all, I'm gonna have everything by me so I ain't gotta keep walking away. I say it may not even be the next time I do one of these videos. And I'm just gonna shake it up. It's so pretty. I'm just gonna shake it up and put it in the refrigerator, and I may come back later. I can eat this now, but the longer it sits in the refrigerator, or not, let me say sit, the longer it marinates in there, because fruits and vegetables only last for so long before you need to start eating them. But I believe this vinegar is going to help preserve it even more. So let's say if I just had the cucumbers and the tomatoes just cut up without anything in it, and maybe just with some seasoning just sitting in there, it wouldn't last as long. But I ain't gonna tell you how long this gonna last, because I ain't no scientist and I don't want y'all getting sick based off my information. But I already know, knowing me, this will be gone in the next maybe 4-5 days. So yeah, I'm gonna come back and shake it up later. Probably shake it up a little bit every day that I think about it. And boom, I'm using what I have in the kitchen, y'all, to make some food. I dare y'all go in y'all kitchen, see what y'all got that you can make, that you ain't got to go to the store and buy some stuff. Okay, all right, I'm gone. Bye-bye. Y'all have a good one.